Next up, my good friend Ford Money versus Dingus. Dingus, fresh off a maybe 10th set. Maybe. Dingus is in fact not already up one game. Ford taking a really, really quick first stock. Wow, if Dingus had just closed out with a dare, that would have been it. So it looks like Dingus's game plan here is so different than the Marth Ditto, where like he is thinking about how do I change as many moves as possible. He's like trying to accrue damage, so maybe like when he gets his hit, or like when he gets one of those like nairs from the ledge or something, it can be worth something, right? He doesn't seem to like feel confident in just trying to get those 1-2 punches against Ganon. Because even now, look, he's at 131. He's still living from F Smash, and he's still looking for him now. Ford's just too tricky. Ford's on a rampage today with Marth, I think. He played up against Phrase earlier today. 2-0. Close set, but 2-0. Ooh. Does take it there. Dingus getting a little bit more creative with his ledge guards. I'm not sure where we are at the bracket, or if it's even winners or losers, but Ford has been on surprisingly a weird, like the less upset run of the tournament. Both Battery DC and Mustache Massacre taking unranked upsets this tournament. Rather surprising. Oh, I don't think he wanted an intentional tourney winner there. Wow, Ford is always so ready for those F smashes. He's like making sure his body's intangible or he's got something ready. I don't think one of them has worked from the ledge yet. Look, he's just rolling this time. He knows immediately. I don't know if it's reaction or if it's just game sense. He just knows. Amazing reset. I'm so impressed with Ford right now. Okay. Nice. He was trying to convert some stuff off the text there. Like, he was setting with jabs and stuff before. But until you got on the platform, he didn't do much. Looking for the same stuff here. Ford is playing with some really interesting confirms here with text. That's probably a big part of his strategy, like once he's at this percentage. And of course, down throw to forward air is going to be some real danger at that percentage. Any of Ganon's throws become really, really scary at certain like kill percentages. He has flow charts where he can pretty much kill you off a down throw. Under most circumstances.
Best of 5.
It is a best of 5. Clarifying with the players, this is a best of 5. I don't know where we are when they do best of 5s. Might just be top 8. If it is, huge props to Dingus. Ford, he's no stranger to top 8. Dingus, this might just be his first time. Good performances today. Ooh, good catch. Ooh, nice. Ford on Yoshi's might not have been the best call. Even as Marth, like, Ford is, or Ganondorf in general, just he's a force to be reckoned with here. Yeah, I was about to say, if he techs out, he's okay. If not, even though he teched it, he got a little greedy and he went for to like, try to close out the edge guard anyway. It doesn't look like Dingus is like a super like thorough game plan for edge guarding Ganondorf. Like he's getting these rollout kicks, getting low, and he doesn't seem to have much of a plan for how to stop him. Like, he's not doing any, like, grab ledge, pull away, like, back air or anything like that to, like, stun him after the Warlock kick. He's just sort of letting him have that part and then trying to deal with the up B as it comes in. But Ganon's actually really able to position and, like, make something happen from there. And it's just not, like, the most solid strategy. Maybe it's due to matchup familiarity. There's not Ganondorfs everywhere. I don't know where Dingus, as I was talking about before, I don't know where Dingus is from because I've seen him at Salem stuff. I think I've seen him at Eugene tournaments maybe. I've seen him somewhere else. But I always get confused if I mix him up with another Marth player who's just kind of a similar level, similar play style. If it means anything, I don't know Dingus very well, but Swanson Johnson's a cool guy. That's the way I tell them apart. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen that shit. Getting in through Ganon's back air like wall when you're on the ledge there is really tricky. You have to like fool him to do it in the wrong spot, thinking you're going deep, and then like stay right at the ledge. And they're going to go to FD for the final move, and he just starts immediately with a Warlock kick because they're in the closer spawns. They're in ports 2 and 4. Not really supposed to be there. Setup doesn't have neutral spawn. They didn't. No one requested neutral spawn, so that's what happened. Ford loses the stock really quick this time, actually. So Ganondorf off of getting like a low percent stomp like that, like you can kind of opt in for like what you want to do. He went for another stomp there as opposed to taking another aerial and like, trying to extend it off stage. He's probably thinking that maybe if he gets the wrong DI or something, he can follow up and like make sure to close something out with the extra percentage. Nice. He looked like he was like pretending he was going to go for a Marth killer for a second. Might have baited Dingus to like go high with that. Ooh. That dash attack Dingus did was like just not quite enough coverage. Ford almost made it back. Unfortunate ledge dash error. They happen. We've seen a lot of them today, unfortunately. Ooh. That wave landing to that forward tilt was very, very quick. Very fast, very clean. I'd like to see if Ford takes this game, like, brings it back, or if Dingus can take a game off Ford. I think Dingus is capable of it. With that SD, like, that certainly is going to help. Ford seems to be getting a little antsy. He doesn't have platforms too mixed up here, you know. So a lot of his approaches are kind of boiling down to, like, Warlock kick, side Bs, some more, like, direct stuff. Short wave dashes into, like, a move with a little reach. But you don't outreach Marth, you know. Dingus really good down there in there. He kind of covered. He's like, I might not be able to hit you when you're doing your Warlock kick off stage, but I know where you're going to go this time. Can we talk about Ford? Ford's looking good with his hat. Some people are popping off their set across the room. I think it's Breakson versus Battery DC. So Dingus just kind of confirmed to me, and probably Ford too, that like he's really looking for those downers at the ledge right now. Yeah, and he's still looking. So Ford's probably going to be pretty cautious of that kind of setup now. Back here. If he closes this, I wouldn't be surprised Ford can turn around. Oh, he tried the tomahawk there. It was a little short. Marth can certainly still make this. Ooh, Ford stuck on ledge. And the Warlock kick's not cutting it. I think the thing is... No, he's not. I think Ford is going to look for another kind of like cheap kill with like a down B or something in here. Maybe see if he can bait him to move into a fair the wrong way. Ford just quitting out of that one. He's like, no, you get that one. Ford has a lot of options on the table, though. Unfortunately for him, like he's kind of lost some stages he might otherwise want to go to, because he already won Yoshi's, notably. Nice Marth combo. Starting off this game pretty strong too. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe it's also too soon to say that at all. But a lot of our ranked players today having a little bit of upsets, right? Mustache Massacre eliminated, not eliminated, but knocked the losers his round 1 by stick. Visitor from NorCal. Battery DC knocked into losers a little bit later by a Typhoon, a notably pretty skilled Marth player from San Diego. And now we have Dingus putting up a real fight versus Ford Money. I mean, those first 2 games didn't really look like it, but he gained some momentum for sure. Even now, like, him taking that first stock was a clear sign that he's like, hey, I'm not the Dingus you saw in game 1 of this set. I'm the Dingus you're seeing in game 4 of this set. He's moving. Unfortunately, Ford has an SD as well. However, I think Ford's one of those players, like, he can get really motivated. Like, he doesn't want to lose. I appreciate that about him. Also happening in the room, I believe, Grayson having a little enraged pop-off after losing to Battery DC, which should not be a crazy thing. Battery DC is number 4 in the state. Very chill player. Looks like Dingus wasn't really sure quite what to do with some of those platform interactions. That air dodge is going to cost Dingus right there. Ford's going to like find a way to capitalize on that. Yep. And with one up B that's a little high, Ford is in the lead now, 68%. Unfortunately not 69. And there's no way to get 69% with Marth, I don't think. All his moves do too much. If he got him stuck on the wall there, that could have literally just been it. If you're not ready for that, that can be really dangerous. That's probably going to close out Ford's stock, yeah. But we'll see. Ford may literally just take it right here. Gannon can be really scary in those lead situations. But you know what? Dingus put up a really good fight. Respectable. A really, really respectable set.